Nilesh Gupta, the MD at Vijay Sales, joining us. Nilesh, we're all talking about how World Cup is impacting the economy, and I'm guessing you also have those TV sales which are seeing a bit of a spike, especially the large screens and all of that.
Good morning, everybody. I think this year it's a double whammy for the consumer durable industry. The World Cup being hosted in India after 12 years, and plus Diwali coming at the same time. And as you rightly said, I think we'll see a lot of action in the large screen televisions. Let me also add to that, the interest in the large screen television has already been there for the last 2 years post-COVID. People have always been going on for upgrade of bigger and better, bigger sizes and better technology. And with this World Cup, I think it's going to peak. So we expect a bumper sales of large screens. And large screens, now see the definition of large screen is no longer 55 and 65. This year, I expect 86 will also become one of the main stage screens post World Cup and Diwali. Fingers crossed.
Absolutely. Nilesh, are you already beginning to see that? Because, I mean, today we're going to kickstart the World Cup, right? Are you already seeing buying coming in for bigger, better screens and speakers?
So as we stand today, I think the inquiries have just started trickling in. The World Cup fever will take action once the India match begins. The first India match is there, and it's a crucial match on Sunday between India and Australia. I think post that match, we'll see the fever catching on. And most important for the fever to gain momentum is a few nail-biting matches. I think that's what is very important. Also, let us understand one thing. We have been now, the viewers have been all used to 20 overs matches, T20s. So they'll take a little time to get used to a 50-over World Cup match. And I think once we get one or two nail-biting matches, and I think then sky's the limit.
Absolutely, and I hope we will get there and maybe even lift the trophy this time too. But are you keeping any additional inventory, just anticipating, Nilesh, what the World Cup and the extended festive season could bring in for you?
So yes, this year we are definitely in televisions. The inventory is much more than a normal Diwali season is there because the World Cup is there. And not only in the World Cup, it's not only that we'll only see an increase in television. I think possibly we'll see overall people will be staying more at home or they'll be calling their friends also. So we could also see a spurt in the rise of large refrigerators and microwaves and other appliances also, because as it is Diwali time is there, buying time for consumer durables, plus the World Cup. So TV could be one direct beneficiary, but there could be a lot of indirect beneficiary also this year.
A sense as to, what the World Cup brought last time in terms of your overall sales, if you could just give us some sort of a comparison, and in light of that, what is the comparison that you're expecting this time?
So normally a World Cup of this magnitude brings in 2x sales of average, or we always say it's a Diwali sale. Now this year it's 2x because of the World Cup. A Diwali is always a 2x. So whether it will become 4x, which is a little far-fetched, but I definitely expect it to be 2.5 to 3 times. Once again, fingers crossed.
When you're saying it's a double whammy and a double Diwali of sorts for the consumer durable space, what kind of growth rate are we talking about, Nilesh? And I'm guessing apart from screens, people are buying a lot more of those mobile phones, the larger screens, etc. as well. Is that seeing an uptick?
So, as I said, large televisions is going to be the direct beneficiary of the World Cup. And mobiles, as you rightly said, will be the second largest beneficiary, because at the end of the day, the matches are going to start at 2 o'clock during the day and end at night. So people are going to definitely, while commuting and all, watch on mobile screens. So I think that will also be one reason for them to upgrade their mobiles. So as far as growth is concerned, we expect in televisions, we should at least see a growth of 25 to 30% over last Diwali, minimum. That is what the expectation is, but I think it can go more also. On the mobile front, already the growth is happening, and we should see this at least 10 to 15% growth over last Diwali.
Okay, fair enough. And good to have you then, Nilesh. Thank you so much for taking time out and giving us an overall view as to what the World Cup mania could really bring for Vijay Sales in terms of trends as well as overall demand.